Yo, let me know if you can see me. Let me know if you can hear me. You already know the vibes. I'm out here in the trenches making moves, but I felt like I just had a touchdown with the people. Let me know if you can see me. Let me know if you can hear me. I ain't been live in a minute. Live from the V. Shit could get crazy out here. Yerp. Y'all can hear me? Y'all can see me? Nigerian Prince, what's up? Ace Angel, what up? What went wrong? We didn't have DC4. I mean, you already know the vibes, man. What's good, what's good, what's good? Let me know. Put the thumbs up in the chat so I know you can hear me. I know you can see me clearly, okay? I'm from a remote destination right now, a.k.a. the parking lot. You know, but when there's a will, there's a way. You know what I'm saying? Like, we got to go live. We got to go live. I'm in between moving right now, situations, about to go to work. Got some stuff going on, so I'm just trying to touch down, see what's going on. You looking swole, my guy. Joseph, what up, yo? Nah, this is the camera angle, man. I'm come on, man. I'm just a regular cat, man. Thoughts on the defense yesterday? I mean, we're gonna get into that. Let a couple more people come in here, man. You know, I ain't been live in a minute. People done turn their noties off, act like I ain't still one of the goats out here. So, you know, we're gonna wait for some people to get up in here, and then we're gonna talk about it. I was gonna do a video, but I felt like, you know, me putting the video out, man, people gonna just comment on it, and I ain't gonna really be able to like respond. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like I could just answer the questions live and whatnot, and get right into it. You're gonna be here all day talking about what went wrong, RJ. It's a lot. It's a lot. Brian, good morning, man. See, I be forgetting. I'm out here in Jersey. It's damn near afternoon. Y'all just waking up over there. You know what I'm saying? Probably still listening to that same Kendrick Lamar song y'all been listening to all damn summer. Kevin, what's good? Whoa. Did you just start this off with saying you was right? Come on, man. Don't act so surprised, man. They don't call me Honcho Damas for no reason. I be watching. C3, Luke Getzey playbook is full of screenplays. I mean, what you got Gardner Minshew, what you want him to do? What you want him to do? You think he's going to push the ball down the field? I think I could throw farther and harder than him. Sour, what up? Make sure y'all hit them likes, man. 83 people already in here. We only got 12 likes, man. Make sure you hit them likes. I ain't talking about nothing. King Raider, what up? SoCal, what up? You already know I'm back, man. You know, I posted up yesterday, you know what I'm saying? I'm be doing a lot of stuff from the phone just because, like, I don't really be home a lot like that. Like, I be moving around a lot, so y'all gonna get it how y'all get it. Brian Rodriguez, Honcho, how's your team doing? I mean, we 2-0 right now, you know what I'm saying? We just won our last game, 42-0, so, you know, we've only given up 1 touchdown so far in 2 games. But we're gonna get tested this weekend. We got a tough game Friday night with some real athletes. But, you know, I'm going to dial it up and do what I do. Kids are playing well, though. Chester, what's good? What's good, Honcho? Been a minute. I know it's been a minute, yo. It's been too long. It's been too long, but I just been hella busy. I've been hella busy physically and mentally. You know what I'm saying? So, but I'm back now. I really hope Adams don't start wanting to leave. He's leaving. Troy Brown, he's leaving. I ain't been in here for more than 4 minutes. And now I gotta raise my voice and my blood pressure because you still don't understand what's going on right now. He's leaving. He's leaving, man. 303 Raider. I'm just letting y'all know right now, just in case y'all don't remember, I'm not good at pronouncing names. I read at like a 6th grade level. All right, so listen, I'm just gonna read the comments. If you put a super in there, I'm gonna try my best to enunciate and sound out your names. I don't know why y'all had to pick such difficult names with letters and numbers and all kind of stuff in there. You know what I'm saying? What happened to the regular names, like John? Zamir was running nervous. Zamir's not that damn good. I would not be surprised if Devontae Adams leave. Hey, of course you're not going to be surprised. I already told you. The minute they decided to put Gardner Minshew as a starting quarterback was the minute they accepted their fate that Devontae Adams is not going to play for the Raiders. Did you not see the wide receiver shit on Netflix and how mad he was? Like, he don't listen. He not trying to waste no more time in Vegas. Hey, yo, now NorCal Raider Jesse, what up? That's a long name. Come on, man. You gotta just come on, man. Come on, man. You gotta come up with some type of abbreviations, acronyms, or something. Yeah, yo. So we got 124 in here. We got 27 likes. Hit them likes. We gotta get to at least 50 likes, man, before I start really getting into my bag. O'Connell is worse than Minshew. And they both suck, man. I try to tell y'all that shit. Everybody be trying to be all positive all the time. It's like, okay. It's okay to be a fan of a bad team and be able to say that they're bad. Like, there's nothing wrong with that. Like, it's not being negative. It's just if it's true. Like, how? What positive notes do you want? Like, you think? Listen, if I was looking to someone to give me some information, I want them to give me the truth. I don't want them to give me something that they think I want to hear, some abbreviated version or some watered down version of, like, that's pandering. Like if I just came on here and told y'all everything y'all wanted to hear, yeah, y'all would feel better. But then you would watch the game and be like, well, what the hell is going on? I'm telling you exactly what's going on from what I see, right? Everybody can have their own opinions, but, like, I'm not in the business of being positive or negative. I'm in the business of being realistic and logical. Like, that's the fine lines that I balance on. It's realistic and logical. Whether it's positive or not is based on how you feel about it. How you feel. Lewis said, we suck, man, every year. Why? Lewis getting straight to it. We are a bad organization. We are a bad organization. Point blank, period. We are not a good functioning organization. No matter what players we get, we somehow find a way to get the worst years from them. And then we just make bad decisions and we compile it with more bad decisions. I've been telling y'all for a long time, the Raiders are really good at putting deodorant on shit. But when the stench is so bad and you ain't showered in 17 years, there's no amount of deodorant that's going to cover the stench that you walk around with. And that's what the Raiders are right now. We walk around and we stink. We are stinking. We are stink, man. All right, if we was on a damn bus right now, we'd be sitting by ourselves and nobody be within 7 seats of us. We stink. And I don't care who mad. I was more excited about the defense and the offense this year. Well, we saw positive things from the defense last year. I thought the defense played really well last year. I thought we were just a mediocre quarterback away from being a playoff team, right? Like, we used to have one of those and we got greedy and we wanted more and we wanted to change the one thing that was a constant. And, you know, it was too soon, man. It was too soon to let go of Carr because the defense that we needed, that he needed to be successful, he finally had or would have had, and then it was too late. He was out of there. The offense, look, this is the problem with the offense. The offensive line is not good as of right now, and all these things can change, right? Like, they don't play a lot of preseason games. They don't take a lot of snaps. They're playing in practice against teams that kind of, like, they're going hard in practice, but not, like, super crazy. So, like, you're seeing, different opponents now. So it could get better, right? It could get better. I'm not here to say because they suck now, they're going to suck in week 10. No. But the offensive line right now is not that good, which means we can't run the ball. When you have a quarterback that is very limited in his skill set of being able to push the ball down the field and just make small window throws, you have to be able to run the ball to keep the defense honest. And when you can't run the ball, you're leaving yourself open to a lot of blitzes, a lot of different schemes, a lot of different line stunts. Like, Gardner Minshew didn't even play that bad, in my opinion. He didn't even play that bad. Let's be real about it. Like, he didn't play terrible. I've seen way worse quarterbacking on the Raiders. Like, he did not play terrible at all. It's just that for that offensive line and that lack of run game, you're going to have to overperform. And I feel like for a lot of times, that's what Derek Carr used to do, was Derek Carr would overperform for what our team had. And when he underperformed, we would lose. And I feel like that's what happened yesterday. We needed a quarterback that could overperform, not having a run game and having an offensive line that wasn't great. So you need a quarterback that can make checks at the line of scrimmage. You need a quarterback that can easily diagnose what the defense is giving you and be able to make quick throws. And I feel like that's Gardner Minshew. That's not his game. That's not his game. He's a playground quarterback. And this ain't no goddamn playground, all right? The Raider, appreciate the super, man. My first super in like 7 years. Damn, oh, Lord. Thank you. Off topic. What's up with the redemption brand? Black. It could get like a little dicey. Off topic. What's up with the redemption brand? Black Hat Show. Tell Raid to re-up them joints. Best hats in the nation. Period. But do be lacking. Listen, they are the best hats, man. Listen, they fit perfect. They fit perfect. I don't know. I haven't talked to Raid in a minute, man, but I'll reach out to him and let him know that the people is thirsty out here. You know what I'm saying? Because I need some black hats. I need the black. I like the white ones too, the white crispy joints. So I'll definitely let him know, man. Appreciate the super though. Jay said you're always right, Honcho. No, I'm not always right. I'm just not wrong a lot. That's it. It's difference. I'm not always right. I'm just not wrong a lot. Okay. They did nothing to improve the offense in the offseason. Not surprised they suck. Listen, this is my problem right now. Make sure we hit them likes, man. We got 250 people in here, 57 likes. I'm not gonna be on here all day, okay? So let's get to the business. But listen, the problem is, from the fan perspective, the problem is that you guys and some of us, me as well, because I'm a fan as well, we tend to forget very fast how bad we are and how bad we were and how good the other teams are getting around us. We forget that. Because the worst part about losing to the Chargers yesterday, I'm going to tell you what the worst part about losing to the Chargers was yesterday. God damn, Dragon Hendricks, you've been a member for 39 months? Oh, Lord, I didn't even know I had this shit for 39 months. Hey, but shout out to you, man. Appreciate you, man, for always coming through. Reality check hit hard, brushed it off, though. Week 2, here we go. Yeah, that's all you got to do. You got to move on to the next one. Shit ain't like we playing. Shit, all we can do is go watch next week. But what I was saying is that we forget how bad we were. We forget how bad we are. We forget how good the other teams around us are getting. And then we also, like, the worst part about losing to the Chargers yesterday wasn't the offense, wasn't the defense, wasn't the quarterback, wasn't the coaching. The worst part about losing yesterday is that I don't think the Chargers are good. That's the crazy part. Had we lost to a Chargers team that I thought was really good, I'd be like, you know what? All right, okay. We held our own, but that team don't look that damn good right now. And you only scored 10 points. All right, we can't run the ball. We can't block. We can't push the ball down the field. The defense is good, but the defense still has some weaknesses. This is not the Baltimore Ravens defense or even the Texans. Our defense is good, but not good enough to overcome lack of offense, because this is an offensive league. Teams are going to score in the 20s, period. You have got to find a way to put some points on the board. That's it. Like, no matter how good our defense is, we're not winning no games 10-6. NFL defense it's hard to be that good because you can't touch receivers, you can't hit quarterbacks. Offenses are going to score. So as good as our defense is, it's not going to be enough to overperform or outperform a terrible offense, right? So to me, yesterday we learned a lot, and I talked about it before the game. Antonio Pierce, I don't know if he's a good head coach. I love Antonio Pierce, right? I love Antonio Pierce. It's like what Kanye West said about Lady Gaga in the Polaroids. He was like, I like Gaga. I like some of the Gaga songs. What the fuck does she know about cameras? Right? It's almost like the same thing I feel about Antonio Pierce. Yes, I know he knows football, and I like Antonio Pierce. I like his mystique and his persona. What the hell does he know about being a head coach? That's a different ball game. And some of y'all don't want to hear that, but it's the truth. There are guys that are great coordinators. There are guys that are great coaches. They don't always mix, right? Just because you're a great defensive coordinator don't mean you're a great head coach. Just because you're a great offensive coordinator don't mean you're a great head coach, right? Because what I saw yesterday looked like a team that's playing for their friend. There's a difference in that, right? There's a difference between playing for your friend and playing for your head coach. They look like a team that's out there so comfortable, like they're just playing for one of their friends, right? You have to demand a different level of discipline as the head coach. You could be friendly, but y'all can't really be friends. And I feel like I was seeing a little bit of that yesterday. Hey, Eric, appreciate the super. I wonder if we should have taken the gamble on Fields. Minshew ain't it. We should add Howard to our defense as well. True. But who thought Minshew was it? I have to ask you. If you sat here and thought Gardner Minshew was the answer, listen, I'm not trying to take personal attacks, but if you thought Gardner Minshew was going to be the answer in the AFC West, in the AFC in general, like, are y'all kidding me? Like, come on, man. Who really thought that? Who really thought that? Fly, Eagles, fly. Man, get your ass out of here, man. Nobody trying to hear that. Bowers for QB next draft. Minshew is beyond mediocre. Minshew is not terrible, but he's just not the guy. He's not the guy. If y'all thought that Derek Carr wasn't the guy, how could y'all possibly think Minshew was going to be the guy? As a Raiders fans, all I want them to prove everyone wrong, but they starting to make me look like I'm insane. Same thought, different results, but it never happens. Listen, the Raiders, we're not a good organization, guys. We're not a good organization. And that's just the facts of the matter. We are not a good organization. And as fans, it's okay. Like, we don't have to blame each other. We don't have to take shots at each other. We don't have to argue with each other. We both should be able to, like, no matter who you're a fan of on the team or who's not on the team anymore, no matter what opinion you agree with, you have to be able to understand and identify the facts. The facts are, as an organization, we are not good. Period. Not liking the sliding scale here. Hit the likes, man. Josh McDaniels wasn't the problem. You out your damn mind. Josh McDaniels was a big part of the problem. But the bigger part of the problem is the people that's employing them. Why don't y'all understand that? Why don't y'all understand that? Right? Let's say, all right. Let's say I take a dog. Like, I got this puppy, man. I got this puppy. It's a good breed. Everybody co-signs this breed as being a breed that listens well and is very obedient and protects and does all the things you need it to do. It's athletic, it's strong, it can run, it can jump. It's a great dog. It's a puppy. It's going to be a great dog. Now, me as the owner, I did a good job by buying a good breed of dog. But now, as the owner, if I go hire the bargain bin trainer to train that dog, and that dog becomes a terrible dog, that is on me for hiring the bargain bin trainer. That's the part that y'all not getting. Is that as much as McDaniels sucked, and as much as Minshew's not the guy, AOC's not the guy, whatever the case, Garoppolo's not the guy, no matter what it is, right? When you look about what happened with Derek Carr getting out of here, Josh Jacobs not being here, when you think about all the things that's going on, right? You guys are blaming the second-tier people and the third-tier people. So let's blame the players and the coaches. Cool. Let's blame the people that are paying to put those people in place. That's who we have to blame. Right? I wanted Jim Harbaugh. Nobody wants Jim Harbaugh. Okay, y'all get beat by Jim Harbaugh. Look at that. It's very simple. So until Mark Davis gets a crash course on how to run a team, not just only based on money, you got to be able to balance it. You got to get your coins, right? You got to get your coins. You got to get your profits, but you also got to get your production. And right now, it's profit over production. And the crazy part is all that profit comes from us, right? It can't be profit over production. It can't be. It can't be. And that's what's wrong with the Raiders right now. Y'all can go ahead and clip that. Profit over production. That's what we're getting right now. And when you get profit over production, you get no progression. Okay? The 3 P's of life. Okay? That's what the problem is right now. No, on Tannehill. Who the hell's in here talking about a Tannehill? Tannehill. Raider Joe said you got to get the strap. I stay with the strap, boy. You already know that. Joe Alt held Crosby to 0 QB pressures. Listen. I told y'all in the pregame post that I posted up there. Like, it's going to be hard for Max Crosby to super succeed unless he has a counterpart on the other side. Because teams are going to scheme him up. You're going to have to see him going in the inside of the D-line. You're going to have to see some mug packages. You're going to have to see way more creativity to get him going. But even with that being said, I thought the Raiders played good up front. I'm not mad at how they played up front. But like, it's just, it's sad to see that, you know, as a fan base, we take shots at each other when the obvious answer is right in front of us of who we should be taking the shots at. And that's the part I get mad about. Because it's like, if I like Derek Carr, like somebody was mad that I wore a Derek Carr jersey yesterday. Well, goddamn. Now, if Max Crosby, who we love, is your favorite player on the Raiders, and the Raiders go losing season 7 years in a row, and then they cut Max Crosby or trade Max Crosby, somebody gonna be mad if you still wear a Raiders Max Crosby jersey? He didn't do nothing to us. Derek Carr didn't do nothing to us. Why are we mad at me for wearing a jersey that I paid money for? Shit, I ain't one of the people that put the lighter to the jerseys for a damn TikTok. I ain't got no damn. I'm on the clock at work TikTok. I pay for my shit. I'm wearing it. I don't give a damn. Too stoked. Appreciate the super. We went with the woke move. Max demanded it. BAP. Mark folded to the fans' demands. And Sandra Douglas made sure we hired the head coach with attitude. I wish I could disagree. I don't like the term woke. It's a little derogatory. But I understand what you're saying. I understand what you're saying completely. We made the move that was like PC. We made the move that was like, man, you can't get rid of the black coach, man, when he turned everything around. I get what you're saying. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. And that's the point I'm making, is that the higher ups continue to just make bad move after bad move after bad move. We don't know qualifications. I remember last year, I got cooked. I got absolutely cooked on Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, Facebook, Snapchat, Christian Mingle. I got cooked on every social media platform you can have because I said Josh McDaniels needed to prove he needed to be a good head coach. I said Josh McDaniels has not proved he could be a good head coach in the NFL, and I got cooked. Was he a good head coach? Fuck no. Now I'm saying AP has to prove he's a good head coach. Has he proved it yet? No. Because you went for 4th and 1 in your own territory, but you don't go for 4th and 1 at midfield with the game on the line. Your defense has been playing well, so if your thought process is, well, if we punt it to them, well, our defense will stop them, that should be the thought process of, I'm going to go for it, because if we don't get it, the defense is going to stop them. Alexander, yeah, I'm back. Yeah, I'm back. I am back. Okay? I am back. Okay? And shout out to the people that were supporting when I was gone. Look, listen. For all y'all out there that think shit be sideways, I got to give a shout out to my man, Graphic Raider. He held it down, bro. I talked to him a few times. He always reached out for me to get on a live or for me to get back, and get back outside on the YouTube. And he look, listen. Salute the Graphic, yo. I know he do a lot for the nation, and sometimes it can come off like, he just be doing it, but like, nah, he reached out to me a few times. So shout out to him because he supported through my whole hiatus. We had good conversations. I'm going to get back live with him. Trust me, that's definitely going to happen. Just wanted to make sure I give him a shout out. But shout out to everybody else that was holding it down when I was gone. Because I was gone for a minute. I thought I was going to come back on here and I was going to lose 19,000 subs and people stuck with it. You know what I'm saying? And now I'm back. You know what I mean? Welcome back, Honcho. We need you for the nation. David, I appreciate that. I'm here for y'all. But, whoa. What the hell is that? Who the hell is putting the lightning bolts in here? Who is that? I would call you up. I don't know what the hell your name is. Altercator? What the hell's an altercator? About to be an altercation. You keep putting them damn lightning bolts in here. It's one game. Yes, we should be pissed, but not at the Raiders organization. Just let it roll off the back and wait and see. TC? Wait and see what? Wait and see what? Whoa. I'm seeing it. What is this? Who is? Oh, y'all like Zeus? That's why the lightning bolt. Get the lightning bolts out of here, man. God damn. Whoever the hell that was. Arachnophobia. You think PG will be a good? No, I don't. I think he's a great DC though. First game, clean up the turnovers. Yeah, I feel you, Tito. Look, the sky's not falling. I'm allowed to have an opinion though, and I'm just passionate. The sky's not falling. I don't think the season's over. I thought they were a 7-win team before yesterday. I still think they're a 7-win team. No adjustments in the second half. Who we got to make the adjustments? Huh? AP prize in the locker room, smoking Black and Miles. Champing them, taking the cancer paper out. You ain't got no time for no adjustments. And adjustments are overrated anyway. Halftime's only 15 minutes. How much adjustments you think you're going to make? You only got one. That's it. If you game plan a whole week for a team, and that shit ain't working, when you get to halftime, there's not much adjustments you can make. I promise you. I've been in the locker room. Because what, you going to teach somebody something? It's 15 minutes. It's 15 minutes. Shit, AP was probably in the back corridors of the stadium smoking Newport Hunnits. Got no time to make no damn Getsy. I told y'all Getsy was trash. You know what, man? Y'all gonna make me raise my blood pressure to an extreme extent. I try to tell y'all. Smoking Black and Miles is wild with the wood tip. Yeah, the champagne one, the red wine ones. Raid, you on point G? Where Raid at? Wait, you better not be calling me Raid. Raiders suck. No, we don't suck. We just ain't good. The adjustment should have been planned for pregame. If they do this, then do that. It's easier said than done, though. Like, it's easier said than done. Like, it's easier said than done. What's good, Raider Honcho? Good to have you back, bro. Hey, Junior, you already know what it is. He called me Raid? Damn. I saw Raid yesterday. He was playing for the Panthers. I think he played quarterback for the Panthers. Chargers fan trying to troll but never had a Super Bowl ring. I ain't unknown Raider guy. I ain't worried about them Chargers. All y'all Raider haters in here, hit the like button one time. Yeah, they just in here to hear me be negative and just run to somebody else like, you would have never heard what this fake Raider fan said. Yeah, boy, I got the shit tatted on me. Why I'm so fake? What y'all talking about? Raider Honcho, I hope your team wins this Friday. Shit, me too. Shit, I'm feeling the pressure right now. I think the last 8 games, our defense is giving up 4.7 points a game. I'm feeling pressure. Shit. Hey, Mr. MH, appreciate the super. Welcome back, Honch. You know that. I'm chilling in the parking lot of Walgreens right now. I got my ear to the streets. Damn, Arcadia put lightning bolts and go Ravens. Oh, you one of them IQ of a spoon type of people. Yo, Honcho, what's good, bro? It's been a minute. Agent Red, what's good, man? Oh, I'm starting to see some familiar cats in here. Some names I can pronounce make me feel a little more comfortable. O-line was terrible. O-line wasn't good. But O-line was going against a good D-line, too, though. Like, you got Mack and Bosa over there. That's a tough task for anybody. You know what I'm saying? If the O-line can't hold up, we can't open up the playbook. That's true, but if you can't run the ball, you can't open up the playbook. So I definitely agree. But usually when you have an O-line, y'all better at one thing than the other. Like, it's hard to have an O-line that's bad at pass blocking and run blocking. Usually you're good at one of them. I don't even know if the Raiders had bad run blocking or if Zeus is just not good. The real is back. You know that? Zeus ain't Bryce Young. Chill. No, raid the tape. What up, Honcho? Glad you back, bro. Hey, Flamethrowers, appreciate you. Aiden going to take over at some point this year. I mean, I would assume Gardner Minshew's going to get hurt. I'm bigger than him. I saw he had on a dry fit undershirt that was loose on the biceps. That's hard to do. It's hard to get a dry fit undershirt loose on the bicep. Loose on the form, I understand. Loose on the bicep, you got to be a small individual. You in the NFL, if they don't got one that fits you, you probably don't. Listen, he gonna get hurt. Y'all losing your minds over one. Look at Sergio. Y'all losing your minds over one game. Let the next few games play out. Then we could talk shit. But then one game and we suck all of a sudden. No, you're wrong. All of a sudden, no. We've been sucked. All your attitudes would be different if they would have won. All right, let me put it to you like this. Regardless of my approach right now and the tone of my voice and the level of my voice, the Raiders are just as bad as today as I thought they were in the summer. So it's not after one game that I'm losing my mind. It's just after one game, it reinforces what I already thought. Let's make sure we make that clear. This is not me saying in the summer, we're a 12-win team, and then after one game, I'm saying, man, we suck, we're going to win 3 games. No, I already thought we weren't good. I thought we didn't have enough at quarterback. I thought getting rid of Josh Jacobs was a bad idea. I thought Devontae Adams, after watching that Netflix special, let me know that he don't want to be there. AP has a lot to prove, and not a lot of time to do it. So you're in a position where the Raiders are now probably going to have to go on another carousel with coaches to bring in another guy. And then that guy's gonna want his OC. That guy's gonna want his people. So it's not all of a sudden for me. I've been felt this way. I don't think that Chargers team was any good. They did not look good at all. And what really happened to the Raiders is the Raiders ran out of gas on defense because they were on the field a lot, and it was hot as shit in there, and they were playing lights out. You cannot expect your defense to play like that the whole game. Johnny, what up? Would you rather lose Adams or AP? This is going to sound crazy to you. I'd rather lose Adams because I think I can get something for Adams. I'm not getting nothing for AP but a box of Air Force Ones with extra shoelaces. All right? That's it. So, of course, if it's for the future of the team, I'm going to get rid of Adams sooner than later, because if you wait till we too bad to get rid of him, then they know we're desperate and we're not going to get enough for him. But if you can make a move now, because we need to build a team, like, we got to stop thinking that we're going to keep putting these Band-Aids over bullet wounds. Like, this shit is not TV. Like, this is real. We have real problems on this Raiders team that are not going to get fixed with just a positive thought, a positive notion. That's not how this works. Like, we need a lot of things for this team to be strong enough to be consistent, not just on the front layer. You need depth to it. Like, to be successful, you need depth. I tell my high school players all the time, I say what makes us good is the fact that we can have 16 players that could start for us on our defense. If we have 15 or 16 guys that can start on defense and not just 10 or 11, then that means we have depth. That means we can still be good when somebody goes down. Tell me what that defense looks like if Max Crosby doesn't play. Right? Tell me what it is. So our team is not deep enough to be good, so we need multiple pieces. Right? We need multiple pieces. Someone said Minshew was throwing the cast, but I mean, listen. I'm not mad at Minshew. Because he made some bad plays and he missed some things, but I mean, I played the position. He was out there. He was thrown to the wolves. You got Mack and Bosa. Like, come on now. I'm not gonna act like that's an easy task. You know what I'm saying? Hunter always kicking that logic over emotions. Agent Red, nothing is ever going to change with me. Listen, understand this. The people that didn't like me 2 years ago, guess what? They still don't like me because I'm very consistent in my approach. And if you don't like that approach, you're going to dislike it. That's it. They need to sign a DN with no Kuntz or Wilson. Just take the L's. What'd you think about Tyree? I told you Tyree wasn't the best draft pick when we picked him. But I was being negative then too. Like, no, it's only negative because you don't agree with it. Think about that. Let that sink in. It's only negative if you don't agree with it. Because if you agree that Tyree wasn't the best pick, then it's not negative. It's just common sense. Right? Think about that draft. I didn't like the Tyree pick. I didn't like the Aiden O'Connell pick. And I didn't like, what was it, Brian Young, who we drafted, and I said that was a reach. And he ain't even on the damn team no more. Raider Honcho speaking facts. I mean, listen. What else we hear? Brian Young. Yeah, like I said, that was a terrible draft pick, and I got killed for it. Just think of all the things I got killed for that now when it's playing back out, you're like, oh, okay. The best draft we had in years. Yeah, if you, listen. Raider fans, this is the funny part about Raiders fans. And I heard this saying applied to something else, but I'm going to apply it here. You don't have to lie to Raiders fans because they like the Raiders so much they'll lie to themselves. I'll repeat that. You do not have to lie to Raiders fans because they like the Raiders so much they will lie to themselves. That's facts. Raiders fans lie to themselves every single year. I'm not mad at them. I'm just confident enough to acknowledge it. That's it. Give them hope. And then they start lying to themselves. Best draft. This guy's going to replace him. He's going to bring the Patriot way. AP, he's the people's champ. Like, y'all just tell yourselves these things, and then you believe them, and then you get mad at everybody else for thinking logically. Take one game at a time. Absolutely take one game at a time. But do you think this team wins more than 7 games? Do you predict any type of bounce back, or should this team just embrace the tank? No. I think you can't fall out of the basement. I think the Raiders are going to clean up some things. Defense is going to continue to play well because defense is always ahead of offense. Defense always comes together faster than offense does. So the fact that our defense looks this good is not a surprise to me. They're running the same scheme as they was running last year, where if you have somebody like Gardner Minshew or Zeus and all these other moving pieces on offense, that's something they got to adjust to. So I think the offense will improve. I just don't feel like we have enough. I just don't think we have enough. Now, I'm not saying we should tank. I would never suggest tanking at all. I'm just saying that we can try as hard as we want to win games this year, and I just don't know if we'll be over 500. That's all I'm saying. Bro, you need a show on ESPN. Your one-liners are classic. You on point and hilarious at the same time. Hey, Daniel, I appreciate you, but it sounds like you're calling me a clown. It's called Bandwagon Fans. Okay. Oh, Dakota? Hey, God, what name is that? Thoughts on Wilkins? I like Wilkins, but Wilkins look like he want to fight more than he want to play ball. I don't like players. I don't dislike players like that, but those players always get me fearful, especially when there are better players, because it feels like they're always going to get thrown out of the game. You also said Bo would do great East Coast. Who? Who the fuck is Bo? I don't know what that is. We need another back to go along with. I mean, we just need a back, period. Yo, we got 430 people in here. We got 166 likes. I'm giving y'all quality takes right now. Y'all gotta hit them likes, man. It costs y'all nothing. It costs you nothing. Wilkins was out there thugging. Now, he was. Yo, Wilkins had me shook. I was like, he definitely get thrown out this game. He definitely get thrown out. Martin Honcho Dom, you already know that. I'm just sick of this team being too competitive for a great draft pick to really compete. I agree, but the worst part about having high draft picks is knowing that the people that's drafting can't be trusted. That's it. Madison gave us a spark. I will agree. Madison gave us a spark. He got to realize what jersey he has on. He'll get thrown out for sure. Yeah, seriously. Jack Jones and Wilkins just want to fight out there. Yeah, I don't like that. Like, I like you to be a dog. I like you to fight for your teammates, but I like you to be smart too and know like there's a time and place for everything. Especially at DB. Like, you don't need to talk crazy at defensive back. Just go shut people down. That's it. Madison better than Zamir. I mean, he played better. Defense was good until they weren't. That's always been the story. You know what it is? You can't expect the defense to be perfect in the NFL. Offenses are too damn good unless you're us. Outside of us, every offense is too damn good to think that we're going to be able to hold them every single play. Gardner Minshew will have more pocket time next week, short-term memory. I'm not mad at that idea. I'm not mad at that notion or that mindset. I just think that no matter how much time Gardner Minshew has, he's played on 5 different teams for a reason. You know what I'm saying? Period. That's just what it is. I'm really disappointed the way we played. That was supposed to be an easy-ass win for us. The little mistakes added up. Now, no win is easy for us. No win is easy for us when you got a green head coach, an unreliable offensive coordinator, a broken offensive line, no running game, a journeyman quarterback, and a disgruntled wide receiver. No wins are going to be easy. That's just the facts. Getsy play calling is trash. I mean, listen, sometimes you're handcuffed on what you can call based on what you have. But with that being said, you shouldn't have brought in an offensive coordinator that wasn't going to be for AOC. You should have brought in an offensive coordinator that would have been for AOC to make him better, to give him some more time to grow and develop under that playbook instead of going to get a playbook for a mobile quarterback. And it's like, we didn't need that. Then we got Baltimore next. I might go to that game. I wonder what them tickets is looking like. I might go to that game. Which defense played better yesterday? Be honest. What? Who? The Chargers or the Raiders? I thought the Raiders defense played great in the first half. Second half, we started making some mistakes and giving up big runs. And that's the thing about when you play man-to-man coverage is that if you're playing man-to-man in the back end and you're bringing, let's say you're bringing 6, and you're playing man-to-man in the back end, it only takes one missed tackle and it's off to the races. Because if you're playing man-to-man, there's a good chance that receivers are running you off, so you're not even looking back if you're in phase, right? So when you get a running back that breaks the front 6 or your front 8, 7, 8, it's hard to stop that, like, downfield. So, Hancho, how are you going to get a quarterback? I don't know. I think we might be in quarterback purgatory for a little bit because we had a decent one. And, we literally pissed it away for nothing. So I don't know if the football gods are gonna reward us like that. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. AP should have gone for it on 4th and 1 instead of... I wasn't mad at the move to kick it. Because you pinned them down there, you're playing the field position game, you feel like, okay, if we stop them down here, we get the ball in decent field position. So I get it, but I just think, like, you can't be, and I'm not saying he is, but you can't be pretend all or nothing. You can't fake being all or nothing. You're either all or nothing or you're not. And I feel like his persona has always been, yo, we going all in, we going for it. And then, like, in the biggest moment where you should have shown that you had that all in mentality, I feel like you kind of backed off of what your actual persona is. You know what I'm saying? So I didn't like that. Why go for it early in the game? That's what I'm saying. Like, you went for it early in the game, but didn't go for it when it mattered the most. Makes me feel like you got scared. And the AP that I'm thinking they selling to me don't get scared. Like, they don't get scared. Stidham, I hated Stidham. Nothing went wrong. It's just the Raiders doing Raiders activities. Jay, you ain't wrong. Thank you. I have been saying this about us getting rid of Carr. I mean, we already know that. You already know my stance on Derek Carr. I always thought Derek Carr was a better quarterback than we gave him credit for as fans, just because we were so tired of our results that we just started pointing to, things that were here the longest. And Derek Carr, was the short end of the stick. What'd you think of QB? I don't know if you're asking me what I think about who we should get at QB or who our QB is. I think our QB we have isn't that good. I think who we can get at QB is, who knows? Who knows? College football is young right now. You don't know who's gonna rise to the top of that situation. You don't know what free agents are gonna be out there. You don't know what trade candidates are gonna be out there. You just don't know. Nah, dude. He even asked, should I go for it? He the head coach. Don't ask what. I feel you on that. Sign Flacco. Nah, I'm good with that. If we're gonna lose, let's just lose with who we got. Like, I don't want to keep bringing. Like, I don't know, man. I don't need to see a bunch of new faces to just get the same results. Week 1, I know, man. It's only week 1, and we already. Well, I mean, look. At the end of the day, week 1 is the same as week 17, 18 for me. Like, it's just a continuation from what I've been seeing and what I've been not liking about this team. So week 1 or week 12, it's the same. It's the same results. Trade for Watson? No, I don't want Watson. I mean, I still like Shador. We're not gonna lose to the Panthers. There's no way. I would bet everything. Or I would bet everything I know and own that we don't lose to the Panthers. They are terrible. I don't think anybody's hitting the panic button. I think we're hitting I told you so button. If you really want to be petty about it, like, this is the I told you so button. Not the. I don't have a panic button when it comes to the Raiders. I don't. They literally let a franchise quarterback walk for free. There's no. I'm numb to what the Raiders could do at this point. 400 people in the chat, 219 likes. It doesn't make sense. The same way it doesn't make sense. We like Derek Carr. Go hit those likes. If it's 400 people in here and 200 likes, I'm just understanding that half of y'all in here are haters. I just want y'all to know that's what I think. I could be wrong, but that's what I think. Just win, baby. It's just a distant memory. Yeah, we shouldn't even talk about that. Let's go with AO. Dude was winning. Yeah. What did you think about our draft this year? I told you what I thought about our draft. I thought our draft was decent. I just wasn't overly hyped on it like everybody else was. I'm never really overly hyped over anything that I don't like saying it like this because I'm not smarter than anybody. I just think that, you know what it is? I coach my son in basketball. And I feel like most parents think their kids are the greatest athletes and greatest players ever. And I'm one of those dads. I coach my son and tell him that he's terrible. Little Honcho has to deal with me and say, yo, you terrible. You suck. Why you shoot that? Why? So what I'm saying is I can be objective. So if I'm my son's biggest fan and I can tell him when he sucks, I can damn sure tell an NFL team they suck when they suck, okay? That don't mean I don't like them. But I think the difference between me and other people is that their fandom comes before their intelligence sometimes. And they're just thinking from a fan's perspective. You know what I mean? So, that's just what it is. What can we do to improve our offense now? Jose, I think the way we can improve our offense right now is just try to find a way to simplify things and get good at one thing. Be really good at one thing. Just be really good at one thing. Whether it's running the ball, passing the ball, if it's going to be screens, if it's going to be West Coast offense, no matter what it is, you got to get really good at one thing. But yeah, the point I was making about that is that a lot of times you see me not get overly hyped over things that other people might be overly hyped about when it comes to the Raiders because I never look at those things as a fan because I know what thinking like a fan got me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I understand that. And fool me once to fool me twice shit, that's just how it goes. All right, I was thinking like a fan when you bought John Gruden back. And I said, the Raiders are going to be good. I'm not going to think like a fan like that all the time. In hindsight, those camp reports were spot on. I don't think we should have went away from Zamir even after the fumble. I think he just was having a hard time getting to the line of scrimmage. He's a little slower. This might hurt, but we're so used to being a bad team that we think mediocre is good. Honcho Parham is weak. Yeah. What was the good that you saw? The good that I saw was that Bowers is a player. The good that I saw was that our defense looks competent. I still think our secondary is sus. It really is. And I don't know why, but something just looks like there's something missing from the secondary. I thought we played with great energy on defense. We rallied to the ball. You could definitely see that AP has his fingerprints on the defense, which is why he's a really good defensive guy. As far as offense, I feel like it takes a little more discipline, a little more structure. So I didn't see as much good on offense. I will say that Gardner Minshew looked better than I thought he would look. I will say that. Have to get Cam Ward. Cam Ward he looked pretty damn good, but I like Shador. Defense is better than we've had in years. Defense is better than we have in years because we stuck to one thing longer. Like, if you really think about it, like, I believe, I could be wrong, but wasn't our defensive coordinator there before McDaniels got there? If I'm not mistaken, right? He was already there. Correct me if I'm wrong in the chat. Correct me if I'm wrong. And we got 430 people in here and 266 likes. I'm in my car sweating. I'm about to have to get up out of here. It's 48 minutes. I'm going for an hour. Let me know if I'm wrong with that. Let's move on to Baltimore. I'm ready for that. But it's Monday. Like, y'all want me to, like, not remember Sunday when it's Monday? I'll move on. I'll move on. Look, even in football that I coach on Monday, we go over the tape from Saturday. So I'm going to get my shit off. So McDaniels hired. Okay, no. That makes sense. So McDaniels hired him. So this is his third year. Correct? This is his third year. Am I right? This is his third year for Graham? Yes. So the point I'm making is that I think the defense looks good because they've been doing the same thing for now. This is their third year. That's a lot of offseason reps. That's a lot, which Gruden loved the 3-4. I don't know why. He also loved the 4-3, actually. when you put a structure in and it takes you a little bit of time, because remember how bad those defenses looked when we first started with him, and now you see where they're at. It's just because defensively, the more you play in a structure, the better you're going to be at it, because there's so many checks and adjustments you got to make to every formation. You know what I'm saying? And where they might have been slow on certain checks and adjustments just to motions, right? Some of y'all don't realize how many checks and adjustments you'll have just to one player motioning. And in the NFL, you could have multiple people motioning. You could have multiple tight end sets, multiple receiver sets, multiple running back sets. And you have to have a lot of adjustments, which means you need a lot of time on task to be able to get comfortable with that, to make it like this. Because if you don't make those adjustments really fast in the NFL, you're going to get beat. So I think the defense looks so good just because they've been doing the same thing for longer. Where the offense, it seems like it's changing every year. You know what I mean? 500 people in the chat, man. I'm so humbled and I'm so blessed. I feel really good about that. Wasn't expecting that. You know what I mean? It's just, it's lunchtime for me. I didn't break my fast yet. I usually don't eat before 1 o'clock, so I'm starving. But I appreciate everybody that's pulling up, man. 500 people in the chat, 280 likes, man. We got to get that up there. Why would you want Shador? He blames his O-line every game and looks like he's running in quicksand. Okay, A, he's blaming his O-line every game because his O-line is freaking terrible. They're terrible. Plus, he's a kid. Like, he's a kid. You know what I'm saying? Shador is nice. I don't know why y'all think, like, if he get around some actual coaching and some actual... Like, you see what he's doing with Travis Hunter? You don't think he could do something like that with Devontae Adams? With Brock Bowers? What are we talking about? With a defense that the Raiders have with Max Crosby where he's going to get field position? Like, look at the defense he's dealing with. Look at the team he's dealing with over there in Colorado. They suck. And I love Prime. I love Prime. But he ain't wrong for blaming people. They suck. He don't get paid like that from the organization the way he got to be PC. And he want to blame them, blame them. I don't care. I don't look at him any different. They terrible. Shit. If my father was the coach and the team around me sucked, I'm saying it too. Shit. Defense had no turnovers. Defense didn't have no turnovers, but, like, they still gave the offenses plenty of chances to do something. I think AP let Getsy get too much freedom in play calling. AP don't know how to call no damn plays. I sounded the horn 2 months ago. They hired who? AP. Vincent. Yeah, some of y'all wasn't feeling the AP. I made a video that said that they hired the right guy. I mean, these are valid questions that we've been asking, and we just look like we're haters of our own team when it's like, no, man, I actually love the Raiders. I told you, I was named after Marcus Allen. Both my parents are Raiders fans. Like, I had no, like, I didn't choose this. Like, I didn't wake up one morning and say, you know what, I like their uniforms. I am going to go like the Raiders. Like, no. Like, if I could have picked any team I wanted, like, why would I have picked a team that has been mediocre for my whole entire life? We only had like 2 good years, Rich Gannon, and then we had the Rich Gannon years, and then we had like 2 Derek Carr years. So my love for the Raiders is something that was deep rooted, right? My father used to have me read that damn Jack Tatum book, The Assassin, and then had me thinking like you really had to kill people if they come across the middle. So when I played defensive back and played safety, yes, I was headhunting. I would have been called for targeting on every single play. I cracked my helmet before hitting somebody. Like, so this Raider thing, I was built for this shit. But I was also built to think logically and think with common sense. And like when something shows its true colors, I just don't repaint them. It is what it is. The Raiders as an organization is not good. Period. And you could say Derek Carr sucks. That ain't gonna matter. That doesn't bother me. Like, Derek Carr sucks, but he's still better than whatever the hell we have right now. And to me, I think he had better arm talent than Rich Gannon did. Rich Gannon just benefited from a consistent offense because Rich Gannon wasn't that good when he played for the damn Kansas City Chiefs or the Vikings or whatever the hell he came from. He was good when he got with Gruden. He got a good coach, a good system that worked for him. He had flaws. He went to fucking Delaware. Like, my football coach played with Rich Gannon. So, like, Rich Gannon wasn't Joe Montana or any of them. Rich Gannon was an adequate quarterback with adequate talent, really, really smart, had that dog in him, and got to a system and a coach that they gelled. Derek Carr didn't get that. Derek Carr is more talented than probably, I would say, 98% of the quarterbacks we've ever had, talent-wise. Not results-wise, talent-wise. But, you know what I'm saying? He didn't get the shit around him that he needed. We haven't had a good quarterback since Plunkett, man. Sounds like Purdy and his situation. It is. It is. It is. Right? I mean, look at the success Garoppolo had. And then look at what he did when he came here. It's like good quarterbacks need a good system. Unless you're just like, you know, Patrick Mahomes, Aaron Rodgers, Tom Brady. Like, those guys are just above, like, they're just above tiers. Like, they're just so good that they can just outperform whatever it is around them. They're just that good. Not every quarterback's going to have the mental, the arm strength, the talent, the awareness, not every quarterback's going to have all of those things. That doesn't mean they're not good quarterbacks. Carr always do great in year 2 of a new offense, which we lack stability in. Would love to have Carr with this team. Yeah. I mean, we always knew that, though. Anybody that paid attention knew. And look, I get it. Anybody that wanted Derek Carr off the team, I'm not mad at y'all. Anybody that felt like it was the right thing to do with moving from Carr, I'm not disagreeing with you guys. My only issue is that to tell me that quarterback is trash, and yet it's so easy to replace him, but yet he's only been gone for like 1 whole season, and we've had 4 quarterbacks, and none of them are better than him. That's all. At some point, you got to look at that and be like, all right, I see your point. I'm not mad at you for wanting to get rid of him. I'm not mad at you for thinking we could do better. But if you can't just sit there and acknowledge, like, you know what, Hunch? I see what you're saying. He wasn't as easy to replace as I thought, because if he was, he would have been replaced by now. You have 4 different guys, and neither one of them are good as Carr. Period. That's all I'm saying. What's up, Hunch? It's Getsy, our new Paul Gunther. I hate the word Paul Gunther because one time when I was 18 years old and got arrested in the great state of Virginia, I got put on probation, and my probation officer's name was Gunther. So I hate that name, and I get triggered when somebody bring it up, so don't bring it up no more. Nah, that's a true story. Gunther, he was, I had to, man. He violated me on probation, actually. I couldn't go to Virginia for 13 years, because I ain't show back up. Shit, you gonna tell me over the phone you violated me? I'm not coming to court. Shit. Hell no. Even with McDaniel's, Carr did way better than the QBs we have now. The issue is that McDaniel's wanted to be the only alpha in the room. That's it. And he couldn't deal with somebody else that felt like, look, I might know just as much as you. He couldn't deal with that. So he had to get rid of him. It was a power struggle. Raiders got to replace Parham. It's crazy how we got to replace people we just drafted within the last 3 years. That's crazy. Jimmy G, Stidham, Hoyer, AOC, Minshew, 5 QBs. God damn. Oh, I forgot they had that ball-headed dude. That ball-headed Hoyer who couldn't throw for 36 yards against the Bears that one year. God damn, we suck. Hoyer, oh my God. He looked like an elbow. Like, I hated him. He was throwing terrible passes and then trying to tell Devontae, like, no, cheer up, bro. Cheer up, bro. I got you on the next one. No, the hell you don't. You're not good. But he knew the system. Oh, shit. Field of Steel, my pops, RIP was Raider Nation. Diamond in the Rough QB. There are like 5 out there, and letting go of Jacobs was a mistake. Yeah, RIP to your pops, man. But yeah, like, we make mistakes and then make mistakes worse by making more mistakes. It's just not good. What you think about special teams? I can't even, that shit don't look right to me. That shit don't look right. I think we should just get rid of kickoff and just, you know, give the team the ball on the 25 and call it a day. It'll save us a bunch of time and won't need no TV timeouts to start the game. And I think that missing field goals are just, like, we're just not good. But Bowers did look nice. Yo, Honcho, it was dope seeing you back on the live. I'm out. Get the strap. You already know that. Hey, Agent Redman, appreciate you popping up. Minshew ain't Carr, but he's competent. Our O-line sucks, and the offense doesn't have an identity yet. The fact that the offense doesn't have an identity yet is what's, like, that's the problem. That's the problem. It's like you're supposed to build your identity in the offseason, in the preseason. Like, how do you not have an identity yet? I genuinely think you and Sanjeet should run this team. No joke. Oh, that's my guy, man, Sanjeet, man. Shout out to Sanjeet, man. He was trying to hook me up with sponsorship offers and everything, man, when I wasn't even making no videos. Shout out to him, man. He know his shit. He be knowing his shit. People just don't like him. People just don't like him. I think they don't like the way he look. I don't know what it is. I don't know why they don't like him. Sanjeet cool, man. He cool with me. Shit. Glad you back again, Honcho. I gotta catch the flight back. All right, yo, hey, be safe, man. Safe travels. I mean, how could you dislike Sanjeet? He's mad respectful. I seen him arguing with people. He was mad nice, and I was like, damn. I couldn't tell if he was mad at him or not. Like, he's a cool dude. Cause the Indian, yeah, come on, man. I don't know why I read that shit out loud. Oh shit. Rewatched it. Diablo missed his gaps on them big runs, and they always ran left. Well, yeah, the thing, you know what? Maybe I should do a live breaking down what our defense is supposed to do versus what they actually do, and then maybe some people will understand more about what our issues are. Because you guys like players and like their names and like their numbers and like their uniforms and like their drip and like all this other shit, but don't realize they're just not good at their positions. And like maybe if I told y'all what they're supposed to do and you actually see what they're doing, you'd be like, oh, I like him as a person, but as a player, he's got to go. Yes, they don't see all of it. Diablo need to put game. I've been said that I didn't like Diablo. I just didn't trust him. I wasn't. It's just frustrating because I feel like what I be saying is like these guys haven't proven themselves to me yet, and it gets turned into like I'm not a real fan just because they haven't proven themselves to me yet. Zamir is more of a goal line running back. No, Zamir is more of a scout team running back. Like, he should be on the scout team when you're playing against Derrick Henry's team and you need a guy that's big and strong that you can, like, practice against. Pause. That sounded crazy. We overrated Hunter Renfrow as well. Meanwhile, dude's still a free agent. These teams know more than we do. No, we ain't overrate him. There's just not a need for him. He was good for what we needed him for. Yo, Grizzly Raider, AP probably benched. That dancing shit. Yeah, that shit was hella zesty. I was mad people reposted that shit. Like, I had to see it more times than I wanted to see it. I'm like, damn, come on, dog. Yeah, Hunter Renfrow was legit. I don't know why he catch a stray. He ain't do shit. He probably selling insurance now. Fucking with y'all. Y'all tripping. The defense overall was elite yesterday. The O-line is stuff. Who's tripping? Who said the defense wasn't good? You think we should replace Daniel Carlson? No. Your thoughts on not having joint practices? I think AP misunderstood joint practices. I think he thought that meant that was a smoking event. So he probably was like, yeah, we don't need them. I smoke alone. We need to throw... I'd rather see Gainer or Masterson out there than Diablo. They keep giving Diablo chances. He must look really good in practice. Defense did get gassed, man. They were playing hard as shit, bro. It was hot. I don't know if they conditioning the way they're supposed to be conditioning. I think we should trade Diablo. For what? What we gonna get for him? Goddamn, some plastic forks in a bag of Doritos? What we gonna get for him? You can't trade somebody you want to bench. That just means the other team's like, well, you might as well cut him and we'll take him. Damn. What we gonna get for him? We don't get a damn thing for Diablo. We ain't even gonna get the Doritos. We gonna get the clip that hold the Doritos closed after somebody ate some. We can get another elbow. This shit crazy, man. Y'all must have forgot, man. It was hot. Bit of heat wave over here. Yeah, it looked like it was hot. That's what I'm saying. How we gonna trade Diablo? Yo, Honcho, I'm still waiting on that live with Graf, my G. Now, we're going to get to it, yo. I had to just get back. You know what? And Graf would tell you, because I was like this when I first started YouTube. When I first started YouTube, Graf invited me on his channel way early in the game, and I told him straight up. I said, listen, I want to stand on my own too before I start, you know, like collaborating. And right now it's kind of the same. Like I want to feel like I get back on my shit, get back on my grind, and then, you know what I mean, me and Graph link up when I've been back in it for a little bit. I want to make sure I'm consistent and shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? So that's just how I operate. But I'm back, man. You know what I mean? I had to get in the gym. I had to get my mind right. Like, I had to deal with some other shit. So, like, I'm back now, man. I'm back. I'm fully focused. I'm fully focused now. But, yo, I'm about to get up out of here, man. I hate to say goodbye, man. There's 400 people in here. But, like, man, send $1 or something. Damn. Shit, my job been texting me. Where you at? They're looking for you. Unless they've got my location. Fuck around, like, I see him right there at Walgreens. How's the leg? Oh, my shit back, man. I bounced back from that shit. Not as fast as Aaron Rodgers did. He got the surgery. I didn't do the surgery. I was scared. I was scared they was going to put me to sleep and I wasn't going to wake up. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, you know what? I'm going to let this shit heal on its own. Took a little longer, but my shit back, man. I'm out here still running faster than everybody I know. I'm still out here getting buckets on everybody I know. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I ain't guarding the wide receivers at football practice no more because some of them is kind of quick. I ain't going to lie to you. They fuck around. I'll fuck around, fall out that bitch. Dragon Hendricks, appreciate the Superman. Thank you, man. I'm glad I'm back, too, and I'm glad you're here. I'm glad. Stop talking about Diablo, man. That shit bringing the value of the chat down. Frosty, man, what's up, man? That's what I'm talking about, man. $4.99. Yo, what? Hey, damn, I forgot how to read. Hold on. Yo, Hans, what's up with some merch? Yo, I'm getting back on the merch grind. I got to start my website back up. I had shut everything down, man. I had shut everything down. So, you know what I mean? I'm back, though, man. I'm back. Hey, Sal, what's up, man? Appreciate the $20 Superman. Buy Celsius. What the fuck is that, thermometer? What is that Celsius? Hancho, can you still run a 4.6? Oh, hell yeah. 4.6. Come on, man. Come on, man. Come on, man. Don't play me like that. 4.6. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Jacqueline said, miss your content. I missed my content. I appreciate you. I missed my content. Shit, I stayed off YouTube. And shout out to Mitch, man. I don't know what the hell's going on with that mustache, but that shit scared me the first time I seen it. Adrian Davis, appreciate the super, man. The Mokes? The Mokes? Hey, man, appreciate the super, man. We back at it like a crack addict. All right, man. Now, listen, I'm not condoning none of that crack shit, okay? I grew up in the crack era. I seen what that shit does. But you're right, we back at it. You make me happy to be a Raider fan after yesterday. All right. That's what's up. I'm glad you're happy. Sports drink. That's what a Celsius is, a sports drink? I'm gonna have to look at the ingredients in that shit. Why were you concerned with our secondary? Why were you because I don't think it's all the way there yet. I don't think it's all the way there yet. Yo, Crack Donald's ain't what it used to be, man. Listen. I went to Crack Donald's the other day and got a mac chicken, a fry, and I got some other shit. Probably a drink. That shit was like $9. I said, for $9, I can fucking go get a whole half a chicken from the Peruvian place. Too stoked, appreciate the super. I'll send this to keep you live. It's been too long. Come on, that show. Come on, chat, show some support. Why y'all only send money to Mitch? Yeah, man, y'all be sending him all that goddamn money to drink out of a boot. Yo, shout out Mitch, man. Celsius is the Jake Paul energy drink. I ain't drinking that. Oh, Logan, what's up, man? God damn, my brother in here. Like my real brother. Not like when y'all just be like, that's my bro. I ain't drinking that Celsius shit. All right, see. All right, man. I'm going to say it, but pause. Dicker is my kicker. Wish you were a Chargers. Oh, hell no. Oh, man. I ain't giving you your money back. But get the hell out the chat, man. Man, respect to you. I appreciate you, man. But goddamn, man. Shit. I need somebody to proofread this shit. I hope Jack Jones don't get suspended. He definitely getting suspended. That's part of his contract. When he came here and saw AP, he said, look, AP, I'm letting you know now. I need at least one suspension. And people's like, shit, you got that shit, man. Man, you got that shit, man. He definitely getting suspended. He was out here he was choking the shit out of people. No white folks ain't gonna like that. Oh my God. You see this shit? He out of there, man. Like, shit. That motherfucker's looking down the balcony like, oh, you see this shit? He's out of there. What about Max? I don't know. Max was out there tweaking too, man. Max didn't even need to get in that shit. Yeah, hey, come on, man. I'm back. I only got a couple more minutes because I'm hungry as shit, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. Like, I ain't eating a minute. Like I said, I don't eat before 1 o'clock, man. I done lost like 30 pounds. Well, I don't know why none of y'all was telling me. Hey, you know what? I wish I could remember the dude's name, but somebody, because I be telling my friends, I was like, yeah, why ain't none of y'all tell me I was fat? Oh, you wasn't fat? Like, shut your punk ass up. I was fat. But there was one person on the live. I came on the live one time. He was like, look like you gaining weight. Or is that just the camera angle? I shut that live off so goddamn quick. He was the only person that kept it real, man. Tommy Eichenberg over Diablo. Raider Tone. I'm not mad at that. I like Eichenberg. I took German when I was younger, so I like Eichenberg. That motherfucker run on the field like, wie heißt du? DTG, appreciate the Superman. Glad you're back, man. I'm glad I'm back too, man. It's been a minute. Listen. I'm here, man. I'm here. And y'all know when I'm here, it's no bullshit. I'm gonna give y'all logic. I'm gonna give y'all intelligent takes. You know what I'm saying? And it's facts over feelings. Like, you already know that. You got that widescreen, bro? I say, I don't know what you mean by that. I'm here. Love the show. I always feel bad when people tell me they love the show. Like, this ain't no damn show. This is my real life. I'm out here in the goddamn parking lot. I'm sweating, man. Found this hat in the trunk. Big Lil Bosco, appreciate the super. We need to trade DA. We needed more talent. He just had a baby, but it's a business. And Merrick needs to stop body catching. And how you feel about Gruden cosplaying as KC coach? That's a lot. Okay, hey, I agree. Got to get rid of Devontae Adams. Not because we don't like him, not because we don't need him, but we need what we can get for him. And if we wait too long and get too desperate, teams aren't going to give us what we need. So I agree there. Him having a baby, salute to him. You know, hope everybody's healthy. He has more than enough money to take care of that baby, even if he's not working today. Merrick could do no wrong for me, man. I love Trayvon Merrick. And he changed his number to 7. I wore 7. I know he didn't do it because of me, but shout out to Trayvon Merrick, man. You know what? You know what, man? He's going to be all right. But I understand what you're saying about body catching. But you got to remember, he was in a goddamn toaster cast for like 2 years. He was used to catching like that. And how do I feel about Gruden as a KC coach? Gruden can do whatever the hell he want to do. He's a grown-ass man. He don't work for us. He don't owe it to us to wear Raiders shit. You doing keto, fam? Dave, nah, ain't no keto. Ain't no keto. I just like to fast in the morning. I usually work out, fasted. What'd you think about Getsy? Getsy need to get the hell up out of here. He's terrible. Period. Knowing the Raiders, we're going to randomly beat the Ravens. Nah. I think the Ravens are going to overlook us, and I think our defense could play good. We got to put up some points. Gruden has a YouTube channel now. I'm about to reach out to Gruden. I'm like, so what you meant when you said the motherfucker had Michelin tire lips? We look like hot trash. We looked good on defense. And Minshew he had some moments. Just not enough to win a game. And to be honest, he don't got a lot around him. Like I said, you doing keto. I know you, man, I ain't doing no keto, but I know you see the jawline coming back. I'm not even dieting, honestly. I can't eat all day. That's the bad thing. You get older like me, you just can't eat all day. You just got to eat some part of it. You gotta be part-time eating. Like, I can't be eating full-time. Like, can't do that shit. And my son getting older, he almost beating me in basketball now. That little motherfucker is quick and slow at the same time. I don't understand it. He's so slow and so quick at the same time. He like a baby Paul Pierce. Like, he get to his spot. I don't know how he get there. Like, he move, like, you know how when you watch The Flash, he moving, but ain't nobody else moving? That's how it look. It's like, oh, how come I can't move? I see his little punk ass going right. I can't move. So, yeah, I don't be eating like that. Do you fast till 1 every day? Yeah, pretty much. My son is like that, too. It's why I don't get it. I don't understand. Hancho, how big of a difference you think Kuntz would have made? He would have made a big difference, but he don't play offense. So, I'm not blaming anybody on defense for the loss. It's the same way I didn't blame Carr for the loss when our defense would give up 40 points. Like, I'm not going to blame the defense for any of that. What do you think Adams' value is right now? Probably a second. Depends how bad you need him. Like, if you're going to trade him to the Jets, I don't think the Jets are going to give you a first. You probably get a second and a third. He's older. I mean, and most teams already have a number one. Like, where is he going to... He's not going to get you a first. I don't think so. Not as desperate as the Raiders are going to be to get rid of him. He meant that kid was spitting lies. The Mokes, $5. I'm here. I love the show. I tell people my favorite show is the guy talking about the Raiders in his car. Oh, shit. That ain't... Yeah, that's graphic, man. That's graphic. That ain't me. I'm very rarely in the car. First of all, I went like a year and a half without a car. When I tore my Achilles, my car needed some engine work, and I didn't start that shit for like 7 months. That shit was dead. I had to get rid of it. So I went like a whole year without no car. But then I put in some work and cop some 2024 off the lot, no miles on it, something light. Nothing crazy. You know what I'm saying? Did you think the offense play calling was bad? No, I just think our execution was poor. I think our execution was poor. I think we'll get better at it. Only real ones remember the 12. What? Wait, explain that. Oh, the 12-hour live. Oh my God. That shit ended friendships. Yo, I lost friends over that shit. Oh shit. Yeah, only the real ones know that shit. Oh my God. Then you took me back with that. 199, he's back. Minshew was accurate, play calling trash. Josh, I appreciate the super. You're not 100% wrong. I thought Minshew played better than I thought he was gonna play. He played better than I thought he was gonna play. He looked timid though. Like, he wasn't talking as much shit as I thought he was gonna be talking, which makes me think that he was just uncomfortable with the playbook still. Because you can see even, I think there was like a couple plays where he went to hand the ball off, and like he was in kind of the wrong spot. So I think they're still getting used to it. They're still getting used to it. He didn't play bad though. And but I feel like if Derek Carr had one of those games and we lost, they would have been like, yeah, his numbers are good, but he didn't do it. We didn't fucking win, and he sucks. And so I can't give him too much credit. But he didn't look comfortable. He looked like he was still trying to think through the offense. And I think once he stops thinking through the offense, he'll be much better. How do you think we fix our team in long term? I feel like we're in purgatory. I think you got to get better decision makers there. And I like what AP did with bringing in all these old heads, you know what I mean? Like, you're bringing in Marvin Lewis. You're bringing in that old-ass dude from the Giants. Then what's his name, man? I forget his name, but he old as hell. He looked like he was old as a baby, like the white version of Morgan Freeman. I don't think he was ever young. Coughlin? Yeah, I think it's Coughlin. He old. He been old. So I like that AP brought those guys in, but those guys are still only there working on the problem that already exists. Like, we need to get people in there before it becomes a problem. Rob Ryan, yeah, like, these guys all had their heyday. They all had their time in the sun. But it's like, we don't have the pieces in place to where they can actually help them. If you're AP, what is the biggest adjustment you like to see going into week 2? I think if you're AP, he's not surprised by what he saw. Coaches don't be surprised because they see this shit already. Like, coaches know what's up. Like, you see them practice all fucking summer. Like, he knows what their deficiencies are. They understand that. They understand that fully. So I don't think Yo, I just saw at the corner of my eye somebody said coughing like Benjamin Button. That's mad funny. That's I don't think AP was surprised by what he saw, so I don't think he feels like we have to reinvent the wheel. I think he's just like, we got to get better at certain areas. You take care of the ball, you execute a play here or there. It's different. You capitalize or convert a 4th and 1 here and there. You know, shit happens. You know. Yo, Jesse, what up? All right, man. I'm about to get up out of here, man. I need to get some food. I got football practice soon. But yeah, man, it was good to be back on live. I'm glad I did it because I was really not about to go live. I was about to be like, I'll go tomorrow, but it was like, you know, if I keep putting that shit off, I'm not going to do it. Obviously, I'm an overthinker and, you know, was super anxious about getting back on live. So I appreciate everybody that pulled up. Appreciate everybody that donated. And I appreciate y'all sending me super chats and not making me drink like Hennessy and shots and eat world's hottest chips. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because I, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't do none of that shit. So I appreciate y'all supporting me for being what I do and being who I am. So, but yeah, yo, you know, I had some fun out there today. It was a good game. I'm gonna go back to the drawing board, make some adjustments. You know, maybe get the hell out my car because I'm hot. It's hot in here. It's hot. I ain't gonna lie, it's hot. Okay. So, but yeah, man, I'll have some videos up there. Subscribe to the channel if you're not already a subscriber. You know what I'm saying? Like this shit, share this shit, do all that stuff everybody else tell you to do. But when you do it, remember that I'm going to give you the real deal spiel about what's going on with this team, what we could do better, what we've been doing bad. And don't listen to the naysayers out there. Oh, he's so negative. He's so negative. You goddamn right I'm negative. What is there to be positive about? What is there to be positive about? I lived half my life already, but half my life is over. Half my life is over. I can't be that much more positive, okay? I need to see some production from this team, okay? If you remember one thing from the live today, it's the Raiders have prioritized profit over production. They have prioritized profit over progression. And remember, as Raiders fans, you don't have to lie to them because they love the Raiders so much, they'll lie to themselves. And with that being said, hit me up on Instagram and Twitter, both at Raider Honcho. Until the next time, as always, Raider Honcho out.